All right. I did not go for a walk this morning. After what happened yesterday, that deluge, it only turned out to be, even though it went on for a while, it was only about half an inch of rain. I don't know if that's a lot or not a lot, but that's all it was. Okay, I'm now going to, oh, coffee is hot. And swallow that. Okay. And perhaps I will push that down with some. And then maybe some coffee. I just made it. Okay, that works. I love hot coffee. I don't like lukewarm coffee. I don't like warm coffee. I like hot coffee. Why, I don't know, but always have. Yeah, so after going out yesterday and thinking that I'd make it or not go so far and just come back, and then getting dumped on and walking home totally wet. And I'm hoping that now my shoes are finally wet, but I let them, air out. That I'm because it says on my weather app that it should rain in 15 minutes, and it looks like it. So I could have gone for a walk earlier. I could have, but I didn't because I had laundry to do and I needed a shower, and all those things came together. And I decided that I was doing them today. So I did my laundry and I had my shower and I made the bed and so on and so forth. And it looks like it's going to rain shortly. I was just outside to get my perilla leaves, and it's lovely and warm, and I would love to go for a walk, which is what happened yesterday. But I won't do that because I don't want to get totally soaked again. No, no, no. So I was just talking with Mimi, and she's worried because her milk's not coming in. So they gave him some formula today, and he drank it all up because he was hungry because he's not getting enough milk from her. She's not producing milk yet. I said, it'll come. It'll come. Don't worry. That's all I can say. Yes, you're looking at that. Those are just wipes that I'm going to clean Tanner's ears with when I get around to it. So Mimi's mom came over yesterday. And that woman, all the way from Whitby, by herself, to cook for her daughter. You know, your mom's cooking is something that cannot be replaced by someone else. I don't think Mimi likes my cooking anyway. So I don't cook for them for that reason. But mom came yesterday and she cooked uh, seaweed, fish, stuff that I don't cook. I don't really like, and stuff that really Mimi needs because it's iron rich. So she made, three different. She made soup, seaweed soup, and then I don't know, she made three things. and froze them. So they've got food for a number of weeks. Iron-rich food. But Mimi's just worried about are we getting enough food, and he's not getting enough food right now. So I can't help there, despite the fact that I don't cook the way they like and they don't want it. I really am not fond of cooking for families. I mean, I would cook for my family, no problem, but I don't love cooking. I like, my sister and I are the same. We make our food to nourish ourselves. I think my sister goes a little further than I do, but I basically pick the things that I need to put into my body and put them in, and that's no fancy pants stuff. I'm talking into my coffee instead of into my microphone. You gonna rain or not? I have been, Mimi has been telling me when to water my plants because she's got the app on her phone and she has been keeping track of my plants, but she wants to get rid of that because it's annoying. So I took over my plants, and damn right it is annoying. So I think I watered some plants this morning because it told me to, but I think it's over making me overwater it because I don't think it needed to be watered yet. Talking in my coffee again. So I hope I don't kill them. That one, I need to transplant it. I'm going to transplant it. I'm going to transplant it in the next few weeks. I will, honestly, because I need to. Because I'm going to kill it if I don't transplant it. I was hoping Mimi would do it, but she's kind of busy. And I understand. See, I've seen that picture so many times in the last few days. And there are other pictures that I haven't yet seen, or pictures that I haven't seen in ages. It's all chance, but it's weird. Are you going to rain or not? There was a tornado yesterday in Ayr. It ripped the roof off the Home Hardware. So that was alarming for Aryans. I know people in Ayr. Dave and Terry. Too much going on here. No, that's back home. So we're trying to figure out if, well, we have to go to London shortly to the Apple store because my son's Apple TV box seems to have died suddenly, unexplainably. And I said, "Oh, so you're going to the Apple store?" And he said, "Yeah." He says, "You want to come?" I said, "Yes." Talking into the coffee again. And he said, "You can order those things online." I said, "Yeah, but I like to go to the Apple store." No problem. So I'm going to get my iPad replaced because it's just very, very old, and it's got problems. It's got issues. So that I'd like to do. And I am so torn because I love my computer. You're hanging on my computer. I love my computer and it can run Quark Express. And I love Quark Express. I have used it a number of times recently. Stop gapping. And if I change computers, I won't have my Quark Express anymore. Now, I had no problem giving up Adobe Illustrator. No problem. Adobe Photoshop, well, okay. Not a big deal. I recognize that shirt. Yes, that's the one. That's my aunt. I've resigned myself to not having Photoshop. I found a workaround, and no big deal. I don't really need it. No problem. But Quark Express, I love Quark Express. And I can make do, but it's a real workaround. It's a real workaround. Quark Express is like no other. I don't like what the other people made me use at that point. I love Quark Express. So for that reason, I do not want to give up my computer. Even though I would like a new computer because it would have new things that this one cannot do because of its age. So I'm really torn. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I need a new iPad. So if that's the only thing I do, I will just do that. Maybe that's the only thing I'll do because this thing still works. And that thing does not work reliably. So I think that might be the only thing I do. Just a new iPad. Okay, decided.